Hey guys, forgot to mention a few other things that we found recently with Lucas. So there's also this thing called a auto cancel with your short hop air dodge, and credit goes to, I think, Nico Jubai found this. I know somebody found that on the Lucas boards. Basically what you can do, you can short hop and then back air, and then you're free with landing lag. So like if you input a back air at the very end, you actually can shield out of your air dodge, your short hop air dodge. But if you mess it up, you'll see out the same one, but like right there compared to that. So it's pretty good. Like you can mix up air dodging behind somebody and then like just shielding, which I don't recommend you do it all the time, but it is a good mix-up option you can do. You can also do, I believe they said you can do a full hop PK fire and put back air at the very end, and then like it'll reduce all the land lag. Let's see if I can do it. Alright, well basically it's something like that. And the air dodge thing is probably the most useful one, since you're probably not going to go for too many full hop PK fires. One of the things I was going to cover actually, offstage, if you're going aggressive and you don't have like, if you've accidentally jumped off too early, feel free to like magnet stall or whatever and then recover safely back to the stage. There's also the fact of what you can do with PK fire. For instance, like this, use it as an offensive move. If you're off stage and you bear somebody and you get the sour spot down here, just something you can do is PK fire them, finish the kill, and recover safely, so that way they can't mess up your recovery. Just to kind of cover yourself, because that's one of the things you're gonna have to do with Lucas, because you really have to cover yourself just with how he works. Not a bad thing, but it definitely is something he's weak against, so just keep that in mind. Let's see. I'm actually going to try to do this since I didn't do it last time. I'm going to show you guys the double back air. It is if they missed the tech though, so don't be too reliant on it, but be ready for it. Or if you miss your back air, get the sour spot. Right there. Like, that's so good, because oh yeah, you can, that's pretty good right there. So if I miss it, I can go for it again. Looks like I won't be able to get it this time either. No, I got this. Yeah, I go for the fair. Damn it. So definitely, yeah, there you go. Definitely don't count yourself out if you miss the attack. Don't panic. Don't do anything. I mean, like, do something, of course, but don't panic. That's the important part. Because it's fine. You will be able to follow up with it still. Like I said, just play safe, be careful, cover yourself, and that's pretty much all there is to that. Something good to do off stage sometimes, I'd say, is like throw out some down tilts to anybody who can't auto snap to the ledge. And then there's that one thing where if you get hit, you don't automatically guard the ledge, so like they'll just like fall past the ledge like that, and they'll try to recover, and they'll recover above the stage sometimes, and then that's just a free up smash. Up smash is a very good tool for whenever somebody grabs the ledge, because it covers two options. It covers the get up, it covers the jump, the get up attack if you time it properly, and the only thing it doesn't really cover is the roll. Another good thing about Lucas's smash is his down smash. If you time it right and they do the frame 1 ledge snap, you can punish that frame 1, and it's a very good tool for that. If you land it, especially on like some stages, like I'll show you guys this real quick. It's on Omega Battlefield. I take people on Omega Battlefield just because I don't like the flash in the background. So I'm gonna show you this real quick. Very good for Lucas. What you can do is look how much this covers. That covers under the stage right there. So, and each time that it gets used, it actually gets bigger. Like the hitbox is expanding it every hit. So the third hit is bigger than the first one, and that'll cover the edge option a little bit. somebody gets caught under here, it'll probably stage spike him. Another fun fact, Lucas can actually go under FD. I don't really recommend doing this, and yeah, that happens sometimes. Make sure you are careful with your recovery, because like sometimes you will get caught under that lip and it will like just send you off. So there we go, under FD. Be very careful when you do that. It's really not something you should do in tourney. So would not recommend anybody to do that, especially because that can happen. It's kind of silly, but it happens. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the few little things that I missed and recovered. Sorry that I had to make another video just for this. I'm trying to incorporate as much content as I can in this little segment though, just to make sure it's not like a complete waste of time just coming to watch this. As there are some interesting things that I forgot to mention, so I feel like it needed to be covered, otherwise I would have made another one. Also, Bear is a very good zoning tool off stage, so like you can predict the air dodge and then like just hit them with it. So make sure you mix that up. But yeah, your Nair is going to be one of your best tools in this game, but also you need to be careful not to make it obvious. Because once you make it obvious, that kind of like just steals that entire part of the game away. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention, you can actually Zair and like jab, and that's a true combo. You can also Zair into F tilt, and you can Zair into dash attack. I think higher percents you can actually do that. Like right there. Didn't say it was a true combo, but I know I've done it before. Timing is strict, so if I can do it. Plus, with the inlet, yeah, there you go. Might be only at higher percents, but it is useful. Make sure you use it. That's another thing. If they get PK for like that's a good tool you can use as a mix-up. You can take a stock, especially with how high it goes. It drags them all the way up to the top for an easy KO. But at the same time, you have to read when they're going to mash out of it, and you have to make sure your reading is on point. I would recommend like sometimes if you don't use the B stick, kind of like do retreating back airs in my opinion, because like a full hop back air still covers quite a bit, or just even like towards the peak of it you kind of do it, and like just covers a lot. So it's a very good tool. Like right there, it has pretty good knockback, so like you can pull flashy stuff off like that. Like right there, that's what I was looking for. Very good bread and butter. You can chain up tilts into nairs and then finish with an up air. Hitbox is kind of bad, so it's hard to hit, but once you get it down, like I said, very good. I wouldn't recommend using down air a lot, but definitely mix it up into something. And yeah, that'll be it for this video, so hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment, because I'll be making Lucas videos quite often, so find anything, I'll test it out for you, because I'm down to learn whatever Lucas techs are in this game. And then yeah, so oh, that was actually a reverse nair to send them the other way, so that's another thing. It's not exactly very reliable because it's kind of hard to do, but once you get it down, I mean, it can also be another mix-up, especially on heavier characters, to reverse your nair and send them the other way. Because here's a fun fact: nair actually always sends them in front of you. So that's one of the things really good about it. Like you can do retreating, a nair facing, like say I nair to the left right here. That's gonna send him in front of me. So the fact that it's reliable like that, I really like. So yeah, that's one other thing I almost forgot to mention again, but hey, we got it. So anyways, thanks for watching, and see you guys later. Like, subscribe, leave comments. I love comments, and I'd like to see what you guys think about Lucas compared to Roy and Ryu. I feel like he has the potential to actually do some stuff, but there are some hard matchups like Ike, but we'll get into that later.